Okay. Hello, my name is Emmy and I wanted to start a YouTube channel, so here is that YouTube channel. So I am going to talk a bit about what this channel is going to be, I guess. If you don't feel like listening to me, maybe turn off the sound of the video and just turn on some relaxing music and just watch while I paint this painting. So before I start with anything, I'm going to talk a bit about the materials, but first, Calimba. Yeah, okay. I suck at playing the Calimba. I haven't really been practicing. Maybe I should have before this. Anyways, let's talk about the painting. So my usual main, painting, drawing medium is watercolors. So that is what I'm using here. So let's talk about the materials a bit. So first things first, masking fluid. That always helps. With this very disgusting brush. The paper I use is artist watercolor paper. It is cold pressed. I usually use cold pressed paper because if I make a mistake, you can't really see it because of the texture of the paper. That's a little sheet if you're bad at painting details and you're just just use cold pressed and you won't see any of the mistakes you make, and it's great. And here's, of course, you need a sketch. Well, you don't need a sketch. Maybe you'll just freehand. That's your own choice. I can't do that, but this is the idea. I'll talk about it a bit after I list the rest of the materials. Watercolor brushes. I have 3 natural hair brushes. Usually they hold a lot more water than synthetic hair, which is the rest of the brushes. And those synthetic hair brushes are also more firm, which makes them better for using them to paint details. So I didn't use all of the brushes, but I usually like to have everything I need on hand if I need them. Oh yeah, I forgot to fill the water. As you can see, I come back with 2 containers of water, one for cleaning the brushes and one for picking up water. Usually you'll have 2. The one where you clean the brushes in is usually the container that has the most murky or dirty water in the end, but also don't forget to change the water while you paint. So the watercolors I use is the Schminke watercolors. I have a little set of, I don't know how many. I'll count them. I'll put them on the screen right now here. Also, don't forget to activate the paints. You do that by spraying water on them and letting them sit for at least 1 or 2 minutes before painting. That helps with getting the maximum color of the paints that you usually want. And you just don't forget that step. It helps a lot. It makes it a lot easier to paint. And then I also have this pinch thingy. It's called pincette in Swedish, and I just forgotten the name of it. And then something to pick up water with. I have this spoon. It's not the ideal thing, but it works. I also have some pens that I didn't end up using, but then again, I like to have things at hand if it is something I need to use. Also an eraser, even though I didn't use it. Also, to not destroy the old sewing machine I am painting on as a table, I used this little thing that I taped the paper to, so it didn't destroy the beautiful old sewing machine. So that's all the materials. So let's talk a bit about the painting. The day when I came up with the idea, I worked a bit on perspective. So I wanted to kind of make a painting where the character had the perspective of, like, if you take a photo from underneath, I guess. So I really got like into the mood of drawing a sorcerer walking into the woods. So that's what this is. So the first initial thing I thought about the channel was, so hello, welcome to my channel. Here I do anything creative, basically. And that's basically what it's gonna be, plus some other things. So there's gonna be a lot of art on this channel because I do major in art in school. So maybe videos where I talk over like this while I'm drawing traditionally or digitally. I do both, it's fun. Maybe just relaxing videos with some music over, maybe some soft voices telling you a bit of what I'm doing. Testing new art supplies is also fun. I really want to try the hemi-gouache sets. And yeah, also talking through the process, as I said, but maybe also some streaming, we'll see. Sketchbook flip-throughs are fun. Also maybe designing something in a sketchbook before making like the main painting thing. Just to walk you through my process of painting and drawing and things like that. It's always fun to watch those videos. I feel like, for me at least, I don't know about you. Gaming content. Gaming and video games has always been a big thing in my life, from when my little brother actually introduced it to me. So gaming videos is going to happen, and they may be creative, or they may just be me hanging out with friends and maybe a funny moments video. And art in video games, I'm meaning like building in Sims or building in Minecraft, which is always fun because you're kind of restricted to these blocky things. And then again, maybe streams, I don't know. We'll see. Reading is a very big thing to me. Right now, I wasn't a big reading kid, I guess. I wasn't a big bookworm when I was a kid, but now I'm starting to really love it, and I need a bookshelf because holy shit, I have too many books and I don't have a bookshelf. So what I was thinking of, like maybe book of the month, and of course I am going to link my Goodreads in the description because that's important. I really like to share what I'm reading, and it would also be fun to see what you guys are reading. I'm probably not going to make a full video of just books. Well, maybe, we'll see. If it's like a relaxing video, maybe. But there's probably going to be videos where it's like a book of the month kind of thing, what I'm reading this month, in an end of the video. Because I know there's a lot of people who do not enjoy reading for different reasons. And I really understand that. So if that is something that you don't enjoy, then you can just skip it. So putting it in the end of the video really helps for that, I guess. Bullet journaling and art journaling. Art journaling. Oh my god. Why? Art journaling is something I haven't really started yet. It's something that I want to start. Bullet journaling is something I kind of can't live without right now. I've done it for 2 years and I needed to keep track of my life. So, you know what, maybe making a video of the month's spreads and ideas for bullet journals is something that I kind of want to do and share with you guys because it's important to me and it's something I do regularly. Sewing is great. Sewing is fun. So again, the old sewing machine that I'm painting on right now, I haven't used it yet. So usually right now I just hand sew, which is also very relaxing, to be honest. But I really want to try and do sewing projects. I love the idea of sewing things for myself and for other people. I've already been altering clothes to make them fit me more properly, and it's really fun, and I kind of want to share it with you guys. I've also gotten really into historical dress, so that is something that I would love to interpret into my style. And also Lolita fashion is something I really love, more on the gothic side of things, because I usually wear goth-ish clothes. So outfit videos is something that maybe I'm gonna do too. I was thinking about makeup videos, but then I realized that, wait, I didn't want to show my face on the internet, so this is not gonna work out. But outfit videos is gonna work out, because I can just cover my face with this beautiful illustration of myself. And you won't even know what I look like. I could have faked my blue hair. You don't know. So, witchy things. I love witchcraft. Is something that I not do regularly right now, but I really would want to do. Tarot and things like that is something I love. So maybe some kind of those videos. So I know people think, well, this segue sucks. People think witchcraft is scary. So that segue goes to scary stories. Scary stories, paranormal and true crime is something that I really enjoy listening to and reading about. Which is also maybe why I really loved Frankenstein a lot while we read it in school. Everyone else hated it. I'm just like, no, I like this. This is my gothic heart loves this. Yes, I love it so much. Dog, why are you? No. My dog just looked up at something. I don't know, that was scary. I don't have more points to talk about. If you want to leave a comment about like video tips I can do on these topics that I've told you, then leave it in the comments. I would love to read about what you would want to see here. My dog just jumped down from the bed. Yeah, I am done talking now, so just enjoy the rest of the painting in the video. It's relaxing, I guess. Enjoy. So right now, I've gotten to a point in a painting where I feel I'm a bit stuck. That happens a lot, and when I get stuck, I'm like, oh, it's finished. But this time I'm actually gonna try and look over it and figure out what I need to do to make it feel more as I thought of it in my head. So first things first, I put masking fluid over the moon because I suck at putting paint where it's supposed to be, and I always cover the parts that are not supposed to be paint on with paint, so then I don't have any light spaces left. As you can see here, I need to not touch this with anything. The trees, I need to darken the ones that are a bit closer without touching the leaves, and also of course darkening the sky. Doing the clouds a bit darker, specifically up here, without touching anything of the magic, because, you know, isn't that fun when there's no lighter color left? So yeah, that's where I am, and I'm gonna try and do that now. Thank you so much for watching this video. It is my first video, so maybe I was a bit awkward, I don't know. I'm gonna get used to it probably. So I have some social media, so you can go follow me on if you want to. It's not something that you need to do. I have an Instagram, a Tumblr that I just started because I started to really love Tumblr. Goodreads, I'm gonna link that if you want to make a follow on Goodreads. It would be very fun to see what you guys are reading. All of that is linked in the description. So yeah, have a good day or night or whatever time you're watching this video. Bye!